Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Got another sprue review here for you today. This one is from Wargames Atlantic. It's the Giant Spiders sprue. I got this sprue from Sprue Dude, a great source here in the US for individual sprues or box sets. They sell both. If you need for kit bashing, or you only need just a few more models but don't want a whole box worth of miniatures laying around and bits laying around, they're a great resource for that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. It really helps out the channel. At least that's what every YouTuber says. I just like to see the channel grow, and I would love to see it grow further. And you commenting, liking, and subscribing can do that. So I would greatly appreciate it. But let's take a look here at this sprue in a little closer detail. It comes with two small spiders that are already together. You just got to clip out of the sprue. Got some good detail on them there. If I can get it, yeah. So those with like a base coat and some dry brushing, I think can come out real great. Then you've got your two main spiders to each side. It's split in half is how it appears to be, to me anyways. I'll know more once I go to put it together. We'll see. But you've got your two main spiders. The bodies are two, is the head, and then the thorax, maybe. I can't remember the name. But the back half of the body, with stinger. As you can see, the underside still has really good detail. So if you ever have to flip the spider up on its back for any reason, it's going to show it really well. They've also got, which I find interesting, some futuristic parts. So for like sci-fi games, you could have futuristic spiders, or spiders that maybe are sentient and intelligent, more intelligent than they are. Making weapons and stuff like that. Flip the sprue around just so you guys can get a look at that. You can see here on the head where the legs go in together. There's spots for 10 of them, so 4 legs to each side, and then 2 smaller arms in the front, which is going to be, I believe, from what I remember seeing on the website, are like these arms here. So yeah, let's see about putting them on there. It comes with other bits to make them futuristic, some like metal plating down here in the corner that, like, was that a frame, that you can put on the, I believe they go on the head just to, you know, make them a little more futuristic. And some like eye covers here, like a helmet mask kind of thing. And then my two favorite bits on the sprue are these bodies that have been webbed up. So you've got like a human one here, and then a dwarf or halfling here. Looks like they've got hairy feet, so a halfling. You could really do like the Hobbit reenactment when they're in Mirkwood and they get caught by the spiders. So that'd be pretty cool. You get the bodies for that, or a body for Bilbo there. But all right, guys, that's it for the sprue. I'm gonna see about putting, depending on how easy it is, more than likely just one of these together. If it goes together easy enough, I might do both. But I'm going to cut them out and get them put together, and we'll see what they look like. I'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. I've got these spiders put together. Got the little ones cut out here. If I can get it to focus. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of great detail on these little ones that should show up really well. But yeah, I got both spiders put together. This one's still drying. That's why it's laying on its back. So there's not pressure on the legs. But this one is completely dry. And I think it turned out really cool. Really scary, menacing looking. Would be a great spider for Lord of the Rings Middle-earth strategy battle games. Denizens of Mirkwood list, I believe is what it is, or any evil list that you could, bring spiders in. I think it would work really well. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And it should be a lot of fun to paint. I got to get some bases for these. I don't have any bases that are large enough, or I have bases that are too big, because I want to put some details and everything on these lists, or on the bases, like maybe one of these petrified wrapped bodies, like it's over it or whatever. I think that would be really cool, kind of like how Shelob's over Frodo in Lord of the Rings in the movies. So I think that would be really cool. But there's that one. It's back heavy. Let me try to show this one. This one just got its back legs up, I guess, to look more menacing, which it doesn't really have to do. It's pretty menacing looking as it is already. But as I go dropping stuff, I'm just gonna set that back up here so it can dry. But there's not a lot of pieces left. Like I said, you've got some futuristic pieces. This is for their Death Fields game. I believe it's a game now at this point. I believe rules have been released, but that's what these things are. I had no need for them, so that's why they're still on the sprue. Then you get a couple of pairs of extra legs, regular legs, to do with as you want. But there's not a lot left on the sprue. So I highly recommend this one. It's going to be great for fantasy games like Frostgrave, Rangers of Shadow Deep, Silver Bayonet. If you have to fight giant spiders in that, or you just want to have something, a giant spider count as something that you're fighting, if it's the only models you got. But yeah, really great kit. Mold lines were negligible, if they existed at all. I only took them off of the body parts. I left them on the legs. So but if you wanted to, real easy with a, if you've got a thumbnail, fingernail, or a scalpel, comes off real easy. But yeah, they're going to be a ton of fun to use in whatever I end up using them for. But that's it from me, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I really like seeing the numbers go up. To be honest with you, there's no, whether it's good for the algorithm or not, I have no idea, but I just like seeing gaining new subscribers and getting more views and stuff on the videos. So really just helps me out, if nothing else. So I'll see you guys. I don't know if I'll have another one before Christmas, another review. I'll have to look and see if there's anything that I want to review. Before then, I've got some sprues laying around. I just got to see if I feel like doing it. But I'll try to have a video Christmas Day of whatever hobby related gifts I get that at Christmas time. Try to have a video that day or the next day. It just depends what time we get home and all of that jazz. But happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, even if you don't, or if you don't celebrate anything. I hope you have a great time of year at this time of year. Be safe and be kind. That's what I'll leave with today. Be kind. But that's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one.